Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more East Memories of Celceta. We just defeated a boss who was a little bit obnoxious without Karna. The second phase of that boss definitely asked for somebody with range. Otherwise you kind of had to just find the right spots. Now if I was actually good at the game, it probably wouldn't have taken me so long. But, you know, this is me we're talking about. But it was fun anyways. It just took a lot longer. Had we had Karna, it would have gone much, much quicker. We also used a lot of items. I'm pretty sure we used all of our bitter potions. It wasn't very clean. We might have one left. Well, we're out, but where are we? Whoa. Bunch of graves? What's going on? It appears to be a graveyard, and a well-kept one at that. Not quite what I was expecting. I know, me neither. So, we're in the primeval lands now, right? Look over there. Oh, hey, we're on the other side. Is that Komodo's great tree? Seems to be, yeah. And if that's over there, then I think we can safely say we made it. These are the primeval lands for sure, right, Adol? Righto. I don't know, though. I feel kind of let down. After all this, I thought our arrival here would be a little more dramatic. Like we'd all emerge into a stunning new world and shout uncontrollably with glee or something. Or fear. No, it's okay, Karna. The moment's passed. No sense forcing it. Or was that a shout of glee? Glee. Jesus. What is this? What's that? What's what? Died at the age of 18? Did you see a ghost? Can you guys read that? Here lies Adol Cristin. Died at the age of 18, which is supposedly my age. Which means that somebody thinks I died over here. Interesting. Do I look like the kind of girl who'd be scared of ghosts? Just look at the gravestone. Gravestone? Adol and the others examined the front of the gravestone. An inscription was carved into its smooth, clean surface. Here lies Adol Cristin. What? I don't remember dying. Now, that's something you don't hear every day. But unless there's someone else around here who happens to have the exact same name as you. Still, the fact that there exists a graveyard here at all indicates that this side of the river is definitely inhabited. And by all appearances, its inhabitants must live quite nearby. Yeah, these flowers are still fresh, and the gravestone itself looks brand new. Not to add to the questions we already have, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins entrance at Celceta. I wasn't sure before, but I definitely am now. There were no signs of anyone going through those ruins in a long time. How do you know? Interesting. When we hunt, we often have to follow tracks of beasts, and even when there are no tracks, there are always signs. But there were no tracks near the entrance or exit of the ruins, and no signs of any disturbance within them. But here's a grave with Adol's name on it, so that proves he did come through here, right? I mean, and we had the thing noted in our notebook how to get through there. So... I mean, weird. Everything indicates that we went through there. If this wasn't his point of entry, then how did he get across the river? I cannot imagine any other route. It seems we are left with more questions than answers. Look at that. Oh, again. Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Celceta? I don't think it's a bird. It looks like one, but it's not flapping its wings. Well, if it's not a bird, then what is it? It came from deeper in the primeval lands, but beyond that I have no idea. Are you okay, Adol? Ooh, memories incoming. Okay.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Huh.
Hold on.
What is it this time? Adol explained that he heard a voice in his head and described what it said to him. What? That doesn't make any sense. You weren't kidding, Ozma. I've got nothing but questions swimming around in my head right about now. I know, isn't it exciting? For you, I'm sure. If it weren't, I'd think you were some kind of imposter. We won't find any of the answers we need by standing around here. I agree, we should continue up the hill and try to find the people who tend this graveyard. Okay, looks like everybody's catching up in levels. So let's see. Yeah, we used all of our bitter potions. Ouch. Can I read that one? Can't quite read that. Ooh, these ones look different.
My turn.
Wind Edge Learn. Okay. I don't particularly like homing knives. It seems to have a really, really short range compared to a lot of our other ones. So maybe that's the one we'll switch out. Throws a wind-shrouded knife, knocking foes back. Cool. Alright. I can get behind that one. Whoa, look at that guy go. Oh, dude. Oh, there's the tower. There's the tower. Oh, cool. Is that amazing? A town this deep in the Great Forest? And not just that, but look at it. It looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Casman. What is that structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems like some kind of tower. Yep. Tower? You forgot? No, I didn't forget. Oh man, it was a question mark, not an exclamation. You forgot already? That old notebook of yours had a tower marked in it, remember? We're on the other side of the river now, so that's gotta be the place. It looks almost magical, like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnos would be overjoyed if he could see it. Hey, you know, he might be in it for all we know, okay? But yeah, maybe he already has. Somehow I doubt that. Well, he is kind of being controlled by the enemy, and that looks like an ominous location. I'd say it's high time we go in for a closer look, shall we? Agreed. I love these views. I mean, for being a game that came out on the Vita, it still finds a way to, like, make these views just, like, really stunning and cool, and I don't know, I dig it. They do a really nice job, even though, like, these are not the most technically impressive games in the world. But damn, they still look good, you know? Nice. It always feels good when I get those flash moves. Oh, for a second I thought that was one of the stones. I like that that one has an area effect. We got both of them right there. Yeah, let's go down first. Oh, nice. Got him on the juggle. A lot of resources right here, huh? A lot of aura. Okay, probably Swallow Kick would be the one I'd want to replace. It has a really, really short range. I love Phoenix Kick, the triangle one, that one's freaking badass. What does this do? While active, all damage to and from Durin is critical. Okay. So, let's put that on triangle, and then put Phoenix Kick on circle. Cool. That'll take me a minute to get used to, but having our buffs and stuff on triangle, probably good. Okay, so we need to go this way to get to that chest. Cool, shield tablet. Those are like temporary buffs, consumables. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh shit, I'm dying. Didn't realize that. I'll switch to somebody else for a hot second. Okay, let's let Adol heal. Of course. There was a thing right here. I didn't even need to wait for that heal. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh damn, we're already at the town. I was expecting a little bit more before we made it here. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh, wow. I'm impressed you knew the answer, Durin. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing anyway. Based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that Adol's caused some kind of trouble here, too. Yeah, probably. They both just laugh. They're like, yeah, he's kind of a troublemaker. We might get chased around. We might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? And because he's saying that, they're gonna frickin' love me here. And they're gonna be so happy that I'm alive. Aren't they? Aren't they? Okay. Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. Moment of truth. You're... Or they'll be terrified because they think I'm a freaking zombie. And here we go. Own up, Adol. What did you do this time? It's a ghost! There it is. Huh? They think I'm dead, guys. What's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. Ugh, this isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adol. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Oh, hey, girl. Who are you? You're alive. Okay, somebody we've probably met before. Portrait, so she must be important. Adol, is that you? Long time no see. Nah, we'll go with the truth. We don't know who you are. I'm sorry, girl. Unimpressed.
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories.
Alright, she picks up quick.
Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica.
No, you're not. You are Morgana. Thank you very much. I know that voice actress. I know that voice actress when I hear it. That's Morgana. Alright, Kalilica.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
How'd you know I'd lost my memories?
Oh,
That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. Yeah. First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. We got a tsundere. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Wow, Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Now, I think that about covers the scolding, so if you would please come with me, I'll show you to my home. Okay. Kalilica, that's a name. Maybe we'll just go with Callie. Look at this guy, Mayor Aaron. Dude, I like him already. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town and Kalilica's grandfather. I must say it's amazing to see you alive again, Adol. I had assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. Must have been quite a shock to see it, but think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adol to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. Interesting. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilica? Yes, grandfather? When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldil in this matter. Yay! Until I've done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here in our guest quarters. So they're kind of secretive over here, too. Like, they don't want other people to know their shit. Can we look around outside? I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilica, would you please show our guests to their quarters?
Yes!
Of course. Is she gonna be a party member? She doesn't look like a fighter, but maybe. Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I am inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there is a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead, nonetheless.
Hey!
Did anyone else find Kalilica and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? Maybe they know something about why. I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. Probably has something to do with the tower. There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced too. They've even got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks, basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them alongside the road. Along the side of a road. Then, when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. Wow, that's incredible. But you sure don't hear too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rome. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? You managed to remember anything yet, Adol? I mean, not really, not yet. Yeah, I didn't think so. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Is it time for dinner? Frida, give me a break. Where's Adol? What are you up to, bro? After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Okay, fair enough. Who are we gonna run into? Kalilica? This is Aaron's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. This is Kalilica's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. Fair enough. It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside. That's weird. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here? Will you go outside? Not yet. Dude, we're kind of like locked in here. This is odd. Oh, this is where we came from. I thought we came from upstairs. So much meat. Mumble, mumble. Sleep talker, huh? Oh, whoa! What the deuce? Dude. Dude. What is happening? Shit's getting weird. Guess we're breaking out. This town's creeping me out now. Someone else who's new, it looks like. Look at this place. Ooh, is that the same goddess from the other statues, maybe? A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Casnia Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Oh, so we know this girl. Dude, this place is cool. Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord Eldil is ready to grant you an audience. Lord Eldil again, huh? Is this gonna end up being a big bad? I don't know, I feel ominous things from this town a little bit. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime, if you'll excuse me. But I don't know. I'll reserve judgment. For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone can be this disorganized. Maybe they're cool. Maybe they're cool. But that house was definitely haunted. Dude, this looks cool. I like this place. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. Some kind of telescope, larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adol. Lord Eldil is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. I mean, she seems polite enough. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, same dialogue, okay. Whoa! Whoa. You must be Adol Cristin. I am. I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly. Maybe it's not a goddess? Or maybe he's of the people that
One day,
that
I intend
statue
for mankind
represents?
to take to the skies.
Maybe he's of the people of the old kingdom that has disappeared.
Just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeel. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. So he is some kind of like god-like being. Question is,
Lisa.
is he actually a good person? Is he a good god or a bad god? Excuse me, Lisa. Stare. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you.
Now,
Adol, all of these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. You plan to have someone invent them? What do you mean? Indeed. One day, someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. That sounds like the work of a god. There are many in Highland who regard me as one. I've been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. But why dull it out over time? In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? What's it a blueprint of? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed those blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altaginians happened to invent in the nick of time. And these are its blueprints. Indeed, very perceptive of you. That is precisely what these are. The countries have been at odds for so long it would create an imbalance were one to fall under the other's flag. If Rom were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. And this guy gets to decide all this? Not entirely sure how I feel about that, if I'm being honest. He doesn't give off the impression of being all-knowing, which means, like... I don't know. I don't know about that. He could be doing this as a means to have control over the world, you know what I mean? Like, he could have pretty poor intentions with all of this power. And he might not necessarily be a god, he might just be a being who lives a really, really long time and has knowledge from his previous kingdom that has since disappeared, and he's just, like, doling it out to people when he, like, I don't know, feels like exerting control? But I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into that, but I am immediately skeptical. I've played enough JRPGs. I've seen the way the world works. Come on. I don't know, Eldeel. You a good guy? You a good guy? Guess we're gonna find out. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Altago is a particularly complex region, and is generally best left to its own devices. But exceptions must be made. I don't know, Eldeel.
Are you unable to sleep?
What's your name, girl?
I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Oh, he said it. Lisa.
My!
So you do remember me then. That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? Lisa. I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago? What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldil? Only our first meeting. Really now, that's most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but was he the one who erased it? Lord Eldil personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. Interesting. Okay. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldil intended to impart. Did he disappear? I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. I lost more than just my memories inside this place, though. Why? To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Eldil becoming discovered by the outside world. I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Is that how you say that? Nothing more. But I lost all my memories. I'm sorry, I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldil again. However, it's late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, if you should remember anything else about Lord Eldil... I'm sorry, it's nothing. Yeah, that doesn't concern me at all.
Good night.
Good night to you. Lot to think about. Sorry, Adol, can you explain that again from the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So, basically, this Eldeel guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge? We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There is one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So, go on, Kalilika, or whatever your name is. What's up with that? That's no way to ask someone a question. Well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. Ooh, that's rich. That's the impression you give off, girl. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Actually, I kind of agree. Respect is earned through maturity. I actually do agree with that 100%. Just because you're older doesn't mean you have earned respect just by simply being older. If you're an older piece of shit, you don't deserve my respect. You don't. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts. What? Alright, girl. I think Kalilika wins this one. But it's true that people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldil remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life, as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh, clap, clap, clap. It's good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence. Unlike a certain someone here. Feisty. Pretty fancy system you got going here, though. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given, as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Why do you gotta put it like that? Indubitably. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit, too. He wanted to impart the secrets of the tower, which is located here as well. I find that interesting. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I am a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me. And, hey. Kalilika, I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer. Okay. However, Adol, I must warn you of one thing. Do not under any circumstances leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. By the north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? That tower is where Lord Eldil lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldil when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms, and if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out. She has a health bar. She has been added to the list. She's short. This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house, but Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. And that's pretty much all there is to see of Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? You okay there, Kalilika? You okay? I think she's good. She just had a momentary lapse of judgment. Excuse me, Dario. Do you have something you need me to... Ah, Adol. But perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you. How do you become a resident of this town, man? So, what's on your mind? Actually, it was about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. Someone else asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, I beg of you. It's the thought that counts. Really? I'm glad you're not upset. Aw, you're so polite. Is something wrong, Ozma? A thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh, it's a stuff. Oh, hey, now that you mention it, can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? No, our tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean, Adol's belongings. That's what was buried in his grave. I'm so sorry, it just slipped out. I didn't mean... It's okay. We understand completely. Adol's belongings. From before he lost his memories, no less. There may be new information to discover within them. For real, I'm gonna tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon. So please, just wait a little bit longer, please. Adol, I think we should probably be leaving now, for Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack. Also, give me some bitter potions in there, how about... Kinda running low. When I grow up, I want to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were all architects, and I'd love to follow in their footsteps. You're the first people I've known to make it this far on your own. But until the mayor's decided what should be done about the problems your return has created, we do ask for your cooperation. If anything bad were to happen, there wouldn't be words enough in existence to apologize to Lord Eldil. Joel's gonna be a scholar with me. We'll have a scholar's wedding and make scholar babies. Whoa, slow down. And that's an undeniable fact. Alright, Amy, slow down. Come on, stop fighting, please. I told you Joe's going to be a tailor with me. We'll have a tailor's wedding and make tailor babies. He's got no other choice. One day you'll appreciate this, Joel. But right now it's just a horror show. What an impressive building. It sure is pretty. This is the chapel where people offer prayers to Lord Eldil. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa talking by the altar. I really don't like the fact that people worship him. That weirds me out. How about we go say hi? Lord Eldil, please watch over me today as you always have. Oh, so you're the red-headed explorer and his companions people have been talking about. Well, while you're here, you should pray to Lord Eldil as well. Nah, I'm good. Rather not. Oh, you must be... Good day, Adol. Did you manage to get any sleep after we spoke last night? Not a wink. Oh dear, that's a bit worrisome. That's what happens when you go wandering around town in the middle of the night, Adol. So, are you Lisa then? You're very pretty. Isn't she, though? Lisa's the most popular maiden in all of Highland, and for good reason. The most popular? Why are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be, like, jealous or something? These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters. I see. And who might you be? Oh, I'm sorry I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana. I'm one of the Apostles of Highland. Apostles? Oh, that's right, I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Eldil are referred to as his apostles, and only apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist. Suffice to say, it's a very important position. Lisa is an apostle too, and so am I, but I'm just an apprentice. People wearing these purple garbs, maybe, are the apostles? Oh, really? Important position, huh? So, how do these apostles serve your Lord Eldil exactly? Well, each of the apostles has a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is the Rite of Prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Eldil to the people of Highland. Lisa's role, then? My role is called the Rite of Summoning. Ooh, is she the one who gets people to come here somehow? If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday. Adol said something about Lord Eldil giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So does that mean your role is to bring those people here? Exactly. You probably figured this out by now, but the one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories was Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, what happened to the person you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night? Oh, there's another one in the area? No, actually. Lord Eldil indicated that the timing was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning until a later date. Really? That's a shame, but if Lord Eldil wasn't able to grant an audience, then that's that, I suppose. He must be really busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making any more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure. Something's up. Alright everyone, I think we should move on to the next location. I really am fine, Clearly-Cut. You needn't worry so much about it. Everyone needs to rest sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I wonder if he's gone missing or something, and that's why she had to put it off, and she doesn't know what's going on and she's scared to tell people or something. We have heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Okay, Miss Tour Guide, lead the way. Don't patronize me, neck chin. Come on, everyone, let's move along. You can be mean, girl. Hold up, there was a door in the left. The one on the right looks like it's blocked, but this one is not. Okay, nothing of note. This is the exit we're not allowed to take. Ah, good puppers. Oh, gone. Why would you do this? Why is there a mean option for these? What do I want to give it? Oh, nice. So if you give it the right thing, you can get something. $5,000, just like that. Not often we get customers like you. Welcome. Please have a look at my wares. I have plenty to offer, so I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy. Furnace back there? Is he like some kind of smith or something? Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically, yes. This is Philemon's... Philemon? Hey, you. Careful with that name. Persona reference. This is Philemon's workshop, and the staff here are responsible for all of the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with machines? Well, Karna and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like the ones here before. Funnily enough, Ozma lives incredibly close to this town. You have seen them then, I assume? Yeah, machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff. In a nutshell. That's a good way of putting it, I guess. Well done, Durham. I see that your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame your brain isn't as big as your body, or you'd be quite the genius. Oh, come on now, give me a break. Hey you, big guy over there, you're blocking the entrance. If you want to talk, move over and stop getting in the way of other customers. What other customers? Tamale. Why am I the only one who gets told off? You take up the most space, my man. It's nice to see you all. And it's particularly good to see you alive, Adol. We were discussing how this workshop is responsible for all of the machinery in Highland. Does that mean those windmills outside were created here as well? That's right, I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Eldil, anyway. Though all of the wisdom I was given has also been given to someone else as well. I see. I still don't really get it. But I can tell you're an amazing person, at least. But of course, you're a perceptive one, young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? I thought it was just Kalilica, but this one seems like a handful too. Well, Tamale is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly a run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me. So please enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that will help you regain one of your memories. Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you'd like. I hope you find something to trigger your memory. Well, clearly there's something in this room that's going to trigger my memory. My goodness, the on-the-nose dialogue there. Alright, maybe not here specifically, but somewhere in town maybe we'll have a memory fragment. I couldn't believe my eyes either. I thought you had a twin brother or something. Adol, you really gave me the shock of my life yesterday. I genuinely thought I'd seen a ghost. Hello and welcome to Highland. Make yourself at home here. I'm sure you've had a long journey. I didn't expect I'd ever see you alive again, red-headed traveler. Pretty surprising, huh, Mr. Tittles? Meow. Mr. Tittles. You want a Cheeto nut? You're welcome. I was really surprised when I heard you were still alive. And not only that, you were able to make it back here with your friends. You are truly a special individual, Adol Cristin. Thanks. Oh, it's you, Kalilka. I see Edel and his friends are with you, too. Have you come to ask me something? Yeah, we have. Oh, but first, I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that here. So, you seen anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's just say, lightly dressed and had long purple hair, the witch we ran into. And the man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor, the Beast Tamer. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a study in opposites. That sounds like... that man must have been the Beast Tamer we encountered. Yeah, and the woman must be that magician. So, those two were allies. Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you've met them yourselves? Unfortunately, all I could confirm is that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore, after all, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. Still, at least we know they're connected in some way. It's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the info. Info? Man, I'm having a hard time talking tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I'm happy to have helped. Thanks a bunch. My mouth is like really dry right now, so like, and I'm kind of stuffy, which isn't helping a little at all, but... A highly detailed model sits atop the desk. It seems to depict a battlefield. Interesting, I wonder why. Probably nothing here yet. I'm actually surprised there are quests here. Are you a zombie? Yes. I know all about zombies. Sometimes when people die, they keep moving around and they're called zombies. That's me. Alright. We've explored almost everything. 3 more buildings, it looks like. Welcome, travelers. As you can see, this is a place where we weave fabrics and tailor clothes. This is the role that has been passed down in my family for generations. Yeah, man, I want to know how people end up, like, being residents of this town. Maybe they don't, like, take newcomers at all. Until, like, maybe they need them for something. What the hell are you? Mishy? What the devil? Whoa, it couldn't be. What the fuck? Me. I'm speechless. What the hell was that? It might have been a creature called Mishi. I've heard of it once before. It's supposed to be extremely shy, always appearing in weird places. It brings good luck to those who find it. For the life of me, though, I can't remember where I heard about it. Either way, if we get a chance, it might be worth trying to track the little guy down. Weird. Okay, Mishi. You know, that's fair. What's up, little cutie? Cool. Thank you, little Picard. Hello, my name's Barton, and I study different ecosystems here in Highland. We've met before, but as it seems you don't remember, I see no harm in reintroducing myself. I'm currently raising rare livestock from throughout the European continent in this building. Feel free to visit here anytime if you'd like to study them yourself. Oh, Adol, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone had here feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lord Eldil gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite, okay, there's an answer for that question, on whom to invite to this town, he'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. So he is not an all-knowing being god, which makes me even more concerned about the fact that people are worshiping him, because he's god-like, but he's not actually a god, I don't think. Wow, so they're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something, then. Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Eldil is omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see. Is he? But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way a human would. Okay, that's just as concerning now, isn't it? And that's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things, nothing more. I'm glad that if he is that way, he is looking at the human perspective, though. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this Eldeel been living in the region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all of the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Eldil. Hundreds of years? So that means he must be a really, really old man by now. You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. Wow. His personality is a large part of why all of us here in the Highland love him so much. He's incredibly kind, and he even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy. God. I think we've probably kept you long enough now. True, we should be letting them go. But you're welcome to come back anytime if you should ever feel a need, if you ever need anything. Kalilika, I'm sure you have plenty of other places to show them, no? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time. I mean, we've kind of explored everything. Okay. Well, at any rate, we are at that 1 hour mark. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.